Oh, we're live.
Hello. Oh,
Hey,
well, hey, input, my
What's
brother.
going on, Ninja Bill?
What's been up, my brother? What's been up? I know I ain't exactly the best at communication, but man, I miss hanging with you.
it's all good, man. I sent you the when I saw that you were in the chat, I'm like, oh yeah, I should invite him. And then Memo, the reason why I'm doing this, he's in the chat right now, but he can't join because he has his kids and they're gonna destroy him on camera and stuff like that. So Memo, this is your fault, but I love you. And my girlfriend's there, so everybody say hi to Catherine.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh, there you go. So she doesn't like the attention, so I do it every time. Elite,
Attention.
yep. Elite and MC DJ, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm gonna
What up,
switch my
elites? MC DJ, me Mo, Catherine.
exactly. And then we got Ninja Bill up here, but he's in the chat now, so we're good. All right, comments. I'm gonna
Give me one
flick
second, guys.
here.
One
Yeah,
thousand, two 1,000.
yeah. I know you're not sorry because you want to see my face opening this. Anyway, okay. So what we're doing, Ninja Bill? Okay, what's that?
Oh, I picked up a lightning, one of the lightning collection figures. I forget his name all of a sudden. He's pretty cool. I
Oh,
was
there
just
you go.
playing around while you were talking.
David, and then we have Collector Express. How you
What up, Collector
doing?
Express and David?
So, the story is I since my anniversary stream. Um, hey Anthony, I saw Anthony in YouTube, but I don't see him in StreamYard. Oh, there's a delay, right? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Me and Firetox, who's the other reason why I have boxes to open, is because since my anniversary stream, I said I was looking for what was it? Siege Barricade, because I didn't want to purchase the dual pack because I the fourth season's character barely interests me, and I wanted to have the siege mold because I already have blue streak and smoke screen, and now I have silver streak and stay there. And I wanted to have the siege mold because I really like it. So he said, oh, "Okay, we'll talk." So we go back and forth. But then after that,
And the
um,
Siege mold is really good. That's the one I have too.
yeah,
I
well, I
didn't go for
prefer the
anything.
siege mold. Like the
Yeah,
reason I'm not getting Toy Hacks decals for Prowl because I have the siege mold and I like the Cybertronian writing on it. So you know, but he sent it to me. But then he did a live stream twice now where he on live he's gonna design 3D stuff, 3D printed stuff. So I gave him two ideas and he printed them. And then I said, well, I need a copy, please. And then he sent me the copies. But then he also said, I'm adding something in it. I'm not telling you what it is. And he was
nice.
supposed to be here tonight. And maybe he'll join. I sent him the link, but he has home issues. So, he might not come. So too bad.
Yep.
Now we have a new name, maybe Thomas Nguyen. Hello.
Thomas Wynn. How you
Win.
doing, Thomas? Yeah.
What's
Hey,
going
See,
on?
there's different pronunciation for that because I was told that it was Nguyen, that like it was a silent G, and then you guys both used a different pronunciation. So
Well, my
Thomas, I'm sorry if I've been butchering it for 20 years.
My girlfriend shares the last name, and she pronounces it Wen. So
if
When?
I now correct me if I'm wrong. It's very common last name here in Southern Texas because it's a Vietnamese name,
hmm
and it's always been every time I've ever seen it or heard it or anything, it's always been pronounced win,
Yep.
Yeah.
like victory, like you win something. You know.
See, in Quebec, everybody pronounces it Nguyen, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not it. So, hey, the Void, thanks for stopping by. And Fire Talks. Yeah,
There's
I know
Fire
you.
Talks.
Yeah,
Hey,
there is.
Anthony, how you doing?
I know you can't join right now, but I'm gonna be here here at least until 10, so you still have time. And I have a superstar, I think, who's waiting in the background, but I'm not gonna pop him live now because he's in an undignified position, so I'm gonna wait.
Is he on the
But
toilet?
no, he's not on the toilet. He's just looking for his headphone or something. So I'm just gonna wait until he's in a better
That's the best
position.
time. Best time to
Yeah,
go live is when you're on the toilet. I mean, hey.
exactly. So yeah. So the
Help
story
people.
is Firetox sent me other stuff, and then Memo. I'm like, "Oh, I broke my Wreck-Gar and I had to return it, and they don't have a replacement." He said, "Oh, I know where there's 2 Wreck-Gar." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll pick one up and then send it to me." And then he sent me a picture of his cat with the box, but I don't realize how big his cat was. So I didn't know how big the box was. And he said, "You should inquire as to why the box is so big." And I'm like, "Hey, there you go, Unitabi." And I'm like, "Okay." So he sent me this huge freaking box. And I'm like, "What's in it?" He's like, "Oh, it's only active at night." So I'm like, "A vampire?" So I was thinking maybe the crossover, and he sent me. He's like, "No." So then I thought about it. I'm like, "Oh, you're sending me a gargoyle," and he's been
Nice.
telling me. He's been telling me you should get a gargoyle. You should get them because I've just rewatched the whole show and I love it. But I'm struggling to not buy more than Transformers because I don't want my wife to leave me.
The rabbit holes. George,
Exactly.
Tabi is probably well familiar with rabbit holes.
I have a ton of rabbits.
Exactly. Hey, Clinical. Thanks for coming up, man.
He blames
So-
everybody but himself, which is, a fine thing to do because that's what I would do too.
Exactly. So now I have this huge box, and I've been asking Memo, "What is it? What is it?" And he won't reply. So, but yeah. So other stuff I got before I do the unboxing. Toy Hacks Armory. I got the gun for Sunstreaker,
Nice.
and I chose red steel because I don't have, and it's actually pretty nice, and it's way better than a blow dryer. So
Those are injected. Those are injected molded, aren't they? They're not. 3D.
Yeah, they're not 3D printed. That's injected. There's one seams line at the right in the middle. So that's it.
Okay.
So I can't wait for that. And then I got tons of decals because I did review for I've shot reviews. I haven't posted them for Grapple and which one was it? Cup. Studio Series 86 Cup. Instead of spending on the buzzwordy version, I just got the decals and it works absolutely fine.
Mm.
But then I just received Wheeljack, Inferno, and Canadian Inferno. So
See, I actually like the Studio Series cups colors better, but it's subjective. I
well,
get it.
it's just the.
But for me, I actually like the colors better than the buzzworthy that's coming out.
Yeah, it is, but it's just for the window basically.
Yeah.
That's makes the whole.
Oh yeah,
difference.
you and I talked about this. Yeah.
So super happy with it. Although I screwed it up. I don't know if you can see it on camera right now, but I had to. Yeah, there's a bit of blemishes on it because I had to realign the sticker. When I gently peeled it off, it kind of the color changed a little bit. So he looks like he's got a little bit of mud, but I'm not too upset with that. So it's all good. So that was my pickup for the week because I don't have anything new since last time. Did you guys pick up anything before I open boxes?
Yes, I picked up these
On camera, Ninja Bill. On camera.
Give me a minute. I was literally one click away. Okay, so I picked up these. I'm not sure you see guys how well you're seeing it. These are some die-cast.
You're teasing me.
I know. I said I'd
Yeah.
give you some, but and there's 18 of them, and they're from Jada Toys, and they're pretty nice. I'll grab some in a minute. I already put them up on the shelf, but they also have on the side here cutouts for like little displays. I'm not gonna cut them out of there, but it's pretty cool. I like them. Let me grab one real quick.
Yeah, well, I just want to, David, you're not sure if you want to get Canadian Inferno double dealer. If you actually want to order Canadian Inferno, I'm going to show a discount code for 10% at DJC Collectibles in Ottawa. So it shouldn't be too much shipping for you. So if you want to order them, you'll get 10% on them.
So they're little die-cast figurines. They're about a little over an inch tall. Just about. Some of them are taller. Like Ultra Magnus is the tallest. He's about an inch and I'd say a quarter or so. And here's tracks, for example. So that shows you how big they are. And previously, Jada Toys just released these little alt mode ones, which Inu Tabi, if you guys haven't watched his review on
I saw that.
go watch those. But yeah, they scale really well together. Look at that.
Yeah.
They scale
That was
really
good.
well together. Yeah, I dig it. I
Yeah.
dig it. So,
I
but
really
it's a
ca-
good price. Now, where I live, it cost about $15. Some people are saying they were only paying between 12 and 15. So that's about the medium price range, somewhere in there. But yeah, metallic paints, silver, blues, reds. I dig it. Pretty well molded. I mean, not super highly detailed for the scale, but still, it gets the point across who this is really easy
Yeah,
enough.
it's really good. The things that Inutubby's, he had the diecast, the little one, the cars,
Yeah.
and I've seen only the movie versions in stores. I've never seen the the cartoon versions,
Yeah.
and that Jada set hasn't made it to Canada
Yep.
yet. So
Yep. So this is the Star Scream that Inutabi just looked at. Really nice. Of course, there's the Prime, and of course, the little B. So they're all pretty cool. I rather
Yeah.
like them. If folks out there haven't,
absolutely,
picked them up, go pick these up. It's only a set of 3 so far, and pick up the set of 18 and they are at Walmart. Is where people are finding them, is Walmart's.
Yeah, I
Between
saw the Harry
12
Potter set at Toys R Us, but I haven't seen this yet. So,
nice.
question for you, Inutabi.
Yes, that's Fort Max. It's got the Toy Hacks kit on it and all the DNA upgrades.
Nice.
Nice. Also picked up one of these guys from the Lightning Collection. I forget who this is, but I thought, hey, it looked cool. Kind of reminds me of that guy from the heck that was that movie where this evil guy had a card killing people, but he kind of reminded me of that driver. So I was like, hey, that's kind of cool. So
Yeah,
picked
it
him
is.
up. And this guy, I got him at an unbelievably low price of $5, or actually $7.
What?
Wow.
$7. And I'll tell you why. Well, you shouldn't be surprised, Raz. We talked about this in my Facebook.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay,
$5 still, man.
So what happened is when I got this toy out of packaging, I found out why he was so cheap. It had been previously opened.
Mm.
This right here was on back the crotch piece.
There was the gold caddy on.
There's a joint there, and it was put on. It was misassembled, and this was assembled backwards, so you couldn't transform it. This joint right here was misassembled, so it faced the other way. And
Okay.
so I had to punch the pin out, switch it around, put the pin back in, and now it works just fine. So
All
I
right.
got him for $7.
My toe is broken off.
There you go.
I could not believe it, and I got to thank AC or Triple R and Input, because I didn't know how to push out pins, and they taught me the easiest method in the world, just using my soldering iron, and punch to get one thing. I didn't even know how to do it until these two talked about it one day on Tales from Teletraan. We were talking about some customs. It was a while ago, last year, or maybe the year before. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been on the show. But and then I picked up an RED Primal, and I got to tell you, this thing is beefy. Literally feels like. So here's the Netflix version, right? The Netflix version. This thing weighs as much as 3 of these. I mean, he is solid. I mean, just solid heft. I weighed them both, and he's 3 times the mass
Oh, there you go.
of the Netflix. So this is the Netflix one, and this is the RED version, and he is 3 times the mass of the Netflix version.
Okay. Well, that actually might be worth it. So
Yeah.
there you
So and actually, I'm going to use the RED one because he's a little taller. I think he scales better with the other toys. So I'm going to actually use him as my stand-in rather than the Netflix version, because it was the Netflix version. I got this one specifically because of the colors, and I was like, yes. And then I saw this, and I was like, whoa. He's big, he's beefy, and he's just the way I like it. So yeah, just what a Primal should be. So, and I think he's better painted. He's got more paint apps, and so yeah, I
All
definitely prefer this one. And he's got longer swords, much longer. For example, let me pull one off here. Come on. Out. Wiggle. So this is the RED sword, and here is the Netflix one. I mean, that's
It's a little
quite
more detailed. So,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
that's pretty cool. Well,
significantly
good
larger.
pickup, man. You have some good stuff this week. How about
Oh
you,
yeah.
Input? Did you find anything?
I got the Generation Selects hubcap, and I can't show him because he's part of the stop motion set right now, and
So there's a hubcap in the next stop motion story.
yes,
Yeah,
Nice.
and I have a preview of that stop motion.
spoilers.
If you want me to share it, I have a stop motion preview.
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
An
please.
exclusive premiere, sure, man.
It
Yeah.
does have license. It does now. You know me. It does have licensed music in it. If you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna monetize a live stream, so yeah, I'm
Okay.
good. Yeah,
Okay. Let me pull it up and
yeah. Well, get ready, and then I'll do a new Tabby's pickup if he has some, and then after that, we'll play your clip. Good.
sounds good.
All right, perfect. Inutabi, you're muted though.
Yeah, I got some background noise here, so I don't want everybody.
Yeah, it's called family, and it's natural,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
My daughter's trying to take a bath, so she's like,
Oh, okay. Did you
so we're
find
just doing
anything
like one at
into-
a time or just everything?
No, just go with the whole. Well, unless you have for an hour, but yeah, sure.
No, probably not.
No, go ahead. Then I'll take the spotlight with my boxes.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I got these today.
Ah, man, everybody's getting those.
Yeah, I found them on the shelf. It was $11.97.
Yeah, Catherine,
So-
if you're watching, if you see this, I need it.
Yeah.
I so want those.
There's about 20 of them on the shelf.
Yeah, well, they were like 15 bucks plus shipping from the Amazon.com, but
Yeah.
Amazon.ca $34.99. So I'm like,
Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah,
We got Drag Strip. Found him today.
all right, cool.
So that's
Yeah, you're a big Stunticon fans, right?
Yep. If they had two, I would have got two because to keep one in combined mode and one in robot mode.
Right.
Maybe I need another one for car mode. I don't know. Magic Square Hound.
Oh, that's that's a good one.
Yeah.
What up, devoid of logic, and that's cool. I actually have that as well coming.
This is McFan's Toys Hoist, which is basically Magic Square Hoist, but a little bit bigger. But he scales well because Hoist seems a little bit bigger,
Okay.
on the rainbow chart, at least compared to the way the Magic Square one looks. I got this from Disney. This is a Droid Depot. Exclusive to the park. You can only get it there. So I picked that up when I went.
That's nice.
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah,
I dig it.
though, I think I'm gonna end up selling it because really, it's the only thing I could find related to 3 1/4 that I didn't have, and really none of the droids really have any meaning to me. To be honest with you, but it's cool. I might just leave it on the shelf. And then I got this.
Oh, nice.
So that's
Whose lightsaber is that?
the one from Jedi Fallen Order. It's a Galaxy's Edge exclusive. You can only get it at the park.
Okay.
It's Cal Kestis with the damaged.
Oh yeah,
That's that PS4 game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it also comes with the piece. You can put it on the end. If you bought another one of these, you could combine it and make it the double-bladed saber.
That's pretty
Oh,
dope.
so it's cutting. So it's essentially that lightsaber was cut in half. It's like a dual-bladed one that got cut in half.
Yeah, his master was was it Lasat or whatever, the big purple dude from like Rebels, big guy like that. So he had a
Okay.
double-bladed one, and it got damaged and got in half. So that's the one he had in the game. But
That's
you can make
awesome.
two if you bought another one. But I didn't want to do all that.
So when are you gonna shoot a short with you flipping it around in the dark?
Nobody wants to see that.
I do.
I would.
I do.
I do. Yeah,
I
go
do.
ahead, man.
I do.
Let's do it live. Close the light, turn it on, flip it. There you go.
All right.
There
Yes.
you go.
Yes.
That's
Peer pressure.
another
Peer pressure.
premiere.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure. Yes.
Just don't break it on camera, man.
I got a short blade.
There you go.
Yes.
That's so cool, man. Yes.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's awesome, man.
And
There
one
you
other
go.
thing. Let's see. I got one last thing that I'll be done. Get out your way. Train bot number 4. Moonshine.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so there's the
Very
masterpiece
cool.
version from Hasbro coming out, and then there's this one is from the third party.
Yep.
Moon Studio. Yeah, Moon Studios.
Moon Studio. Okay.
Oh, I
So-
did get 2 more things. I forgot all about it. I'll once the Inutabi is done.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, I did get one of
Real
these.
quick,
I got that. And
What's- a gift card.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna buy something with it.
Oh, you got Slammer and Pipes. Great set.
Nice.
Yeah,
so
great.
I'd forgotten to pick these guys up. I easily forget about him because I hate this mold. But my brother got it for me. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. And
Well, yeah, if it's if it's there, you have to take it. All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
are we ready for a world premiere?
yeah. Mhm.
So how do if I add it, is it gonna go right over everybody, or I have to?
No, it'll pop up as like a 5th screen or whatever.
Okay, so I'll add it, and then
There we go.
we're good. So if the stream gets cut off, people wait 5 minutes. It's gonna come back. Just saying it could happen. So
This is true. Especially with the song that I use, it's probably a possibility. I'm not gonna lie. But you know me, the copyrighted music is probably the best type of music to use for action scenes and storytelling and whatnot. So whatever. I'm not getting paid from YouTube, so I really don't care.
exactly, Firetox, it absolutely counts. Rock Lords are awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I have a few Rock Lords, so yes, they are.
Well,
awesome.
check Firetox review every Sunday at 2 p.m. He has a new Rock Lord review, and I never miss one. All right, so input, go ahead.
All right, here we go. It's pretty short. It's only like 10 seconds, so here we go.
There you go. Oh, superhero landing. That's great, man. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's
Inutabi,
awesome.
you're muted still.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
great song. So, back when Metallica was still something.
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Back before the entire band started writing every song.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny. I've been Metallica fan since the 90s, because I kind of started late. But since the 2000s, I'm a bigger fan of Megadeth and Dave Mustaine than anybody else. That man,
And considering he originally
legend.
started with Metallica.
exactly. After all he's been through and still come out, he's still second place, in the metal world, but he's awesome. So, all right, I'm going to move the camera a little bit here. So I want to get comfortable. So you guys are going to see that I'm not, I don't have a perfect body. I do have a flab. So,
Hey,
Hey,
I'm
whatever.
a fat bastard and proud of it.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't say proud because for a year I've been very careful. And then after
Well, I'm
that,
proud. I earned this fat belly.
Christmas happened and I lost my motivation and I haven't worked out since. So, all right.
100 push-ups a day, man.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
That's all you need. That's it.
Now, those push-ups are pushing up forks and spoons into your mouth, right? Input,
Yeah, exactly.
because that's what I'm doing, man. If that's what it takes, man, I'm doing that already.
Okay, so this is Memo's box because I'm still hoping Firetox might be able to join a little later, but I want to do Memo's. All right, so there's padding. Well, that's always good. So okay, let's start with the obvious.
Oh, hello, Quinkle.
Wreck-Gar.
Nice.
And I'm never gonna transform him because last time I pulled just a little bit on his right leg to do the Van Damme, and I broke the joint clean off. So I'm like, all right, I'm getting another one, and he's getting out of the box and he's going on the shelf. So I'll do just a short with him. And Memo sent me what's. I knew it. You son of a. He said,
So good.
God,
So
man,
good,
I
man.
know.
Nice.
Man, I love and hate him right now because I'm gonna love this figure. God, he's so good.
Dude, when I saw that figure for the first time and I opened up the packaging like that, you know, the book, I was like, I heard Keith David's voice as soon
Yes.
as I saw
Yeah,
the figure.
he's such a.
I live again.
Oh, and
Yes,
he has
yes.
the book, the spell book. Man,
Now you need to get the whole team. You got to collect them
Yeah.
all.
I know.
You need Demona and what's the one with the wings and the little guy with the meat?
Bronx.
What is it?
Hey,
Broadway
you know
and-
what? A good way to spin this
Bronx,
to
yes.
your wife, Raz, is like this. Okay. Now, since that one was free, going forward, each one is going to be $3 to $4 cheaper because you didn't have to
Oh.
buy that one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah.
There you
God, Memo. You son of a gun. This is so cool. I'm super happy, man. This is freaking great. And the okay. Finally, I have welcome to Wonderland. You
Let it sink in a bit. Yep. Go ahead. We got
exactly,
time.
you know, and then Firetox is joining in. Yeah, you need Bronx. Poor kid. Everybody say good luck to Firetox's little girl.
Good luck.
Good luck. Wish best.
All right, so now I'm gonna open the box, who has lots of goodies in it. So I know most of the stuff that's gonna come out from this box, but not all of it. Oh, there you go, center like that. And the reason why I didn't pre-open them is because I knew I couldn't resist. So, all right. So we have brown paper bag. There you go. So we have Siege Barricade, as expected.
Nice.
So
Very
I'm
cool.
really happy. Thank you, Firetox, for this.
Very cool.
I'm really happy. Now I have the two cop cars in Cybertronian mode. So that's awesome. And he said to be careful. So yeah, I'm being careful. Oh yeah, this is. No, I fell down. Okay, hold on. So I have two of those. Okay, those are 3D printed handle for a giant sight. Anyway, those Grim Reaper weapons.
Yep. Sight.
Sight.
So
Yeah.
he told me to be very careful. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Roller for Earthrise Prime.
Nice.
So, oh man, it's really good. I'm
Oh, yeah.
liking it. So I chose blue instead of gray because the toy came with gray, but I really wanted a cartoon accurate one. So that's awesome. Okay, and then there's this bag of other goodies.
Assorted goodies is always nice.
Oh, you gave, okay, that's the extras. Okay. You sent me the shield. So there's going to be a pin for that in there. There you go. So that's a blast shield with this piece here, I think. And it goes in here so that you can hold it on the figure. And it's something he designed himself.
Is that for Bulkhead?
That shield reminds me a lot of the shield that came on the what was it? The classics. What was it? That classic Onslaught. Yes.
Yeah, I don't have an Onslaught, but I think that's Ultra Magnus because there's the hammer design on it.
Nice.
Like, you see here, there's the so this could be it. So, can I do?
Yeah, you can enlarge your screen by clicking on it.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I can like this. There you go. So yeah, so this shield here. I think that's how the handle goes. But if it's not, I know which stream to go watch to find it. Oh God, he sent me a hammer of Thor, I guess, or Ultra Magnus, but with the Autobot symbol on it. Well, that's pretty
Very
neat.
cool.
Thanks, man.
That's cool.
It's inspired by the Onslaught shield. I just saw his comment. So that hammer, that's really neat, man. Thanks.
I thought it did
Uh,
because it looked, a lot like it. Not exactly, but a lot like it.
He sent me one of his. I think that's a minigun. I'm gonna have to text him to find out which character they're designed for, or just go back. So
Oh, that's God, where's my brain tonight?
I don't
left
know,
it in my
man.
other chair.
Yeah,
I left it in
but
my other
that's
chair actually.
that's really cool. It's the Fry Finger,
Fry Flinger.
Fry Flinger. Okay,
Mhm.
that's cool. Oh yeah, it's fries on top. Okay, this part here, it just my camera sucks, but those are fry like McDonald's fries.
French
Huh.
fries.
That's really cool. That's really cool, man. Thank you.
Oh, okay. We'll lift it.
And then there's
I got you.
this piece here. That's a little roller. So I'm guessing that's from another episode that I can't. Oh, does that go in there? The hammer, like this? Maybe. McDonald joke. Yeah, keep commenting what you sent me, Firetox, because I remember most of these, but some I don't. So that little roller, that's really cool, though. Okay, I'm gonna pull them out. Ah, yes. Oh, he sent me two. Man, you're too cool, man. Jetfire blades
Sick.
for Siege Jetfire, which I just got, and
Nice.
I just wanted one, but he sent me two. So, okay, that's the repair drone from the Earthrise Prime trailer, and put it on there. Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Repair.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's cool, man. Thanks. And those blades are gonna look really nice on Siege Jetfire. So, all right, cool, man. You sent me two. That's awesome. I have. Oh yeah, okay. That's the thing I wanted. So, well, one of the things. Let me check. I have Nemesis Prime here, and he came with a bunch of accessories, but when he was designing the site, so the site, you put this piece here, that's a handle. Oh, I fucked up the shield. All right, I get it. I remember now from this stream. Okay, so you have the handle, so that's gonna be a moving part here when he's wielding it, and then on top of that, you put this giant black blade. Let me just put it in. Really tight. There you go. And I thought on Nemesis Prime it would look super awesome. His fingers don't open and close like Prime. But anyway, so basically you have the sight and it's going to
Which
tower
is
over his head
Oh,
on
that's
top of him
wicked.
like a Grim Reaper. Man, that's perfect, man. And now I have two, so I'll be able to give one to Megatron or Galvatron or. So this goes here, and now I get it. You remove the blade, you put the hand in, and okay. So now I have to figure out which
Mine, I
handles.
had an extra death scythe Hell Custom kit, so I just took the one out of that, and not exactly a tight fit in the hand, but it works.
You sent me a hoverboard. That's the memo for it's the siege mold of Nemesis. It was a spoiler pack too. All right, so a hoverboard. So that's pretty cool. So I can put Daniel, I guess would fit in would if we had a good figure. Okay, you don't have to take the blade off. We'll slide down. Oh, okay. All right, perfect, man. So the hoverboard, that's cool. There's a spatula, I'm guessing.
Spatula City.
Yeah, that's I remember that from one of his stream. So okay, I have found the shield handle, so that's good. Man, sorry guys, there's a ton of stuff here. And this is one of the things that he designed, a kama. So those Japanese weapon ninja build, you probably know all about this stuff.
Yes.
So he designed a kama on his first Let's Make Something stream, and I suggested him doing that. And so I'm going to equip that on Nightbird.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's gonna look good. And then I'm guessing this goes with the fries flicker. I have a little tiny bottle of ketchup and mustard. That's really cool.
It's freaking perfect, man.
Yeah, man. That's
Now
cool,
all you
man.
need to do is have a belt you can wrap around them and attach those to, and you know that way they can carry around the mustard and ketchup dispensers.
Exactly. And then I have
And
another extra
ammunition.
handle for the shield.
Nice.
Man, Firetox, that's great, man. You sent me Oh, I have a
Kama
freaking
Kama
gas
Kama
can.
Chameleon.
I
Nice.
have a
Nice.
gas can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Man, I've been waiting for this for a while, and I'm super happy to have everything. So, but man, that site is awesome. I just need to be careful when I slide it on and off because I don't want to break it. Because 3D printed stuff, you still want to be careful with it. My friend, I have a couple of friends. I have 2 friends who have 3D printers, and they never use it these days anyway. So I decided to just go and order some from Firetox. So thank you so much, man. And Memo, man, this can't believe I have Goliath, and now I'm
Hello,
gonna have to.
Chris Milkhead. Am I pronouncing that right?
Where is he? Hey, Chris, how you doing? I told you won't. Yeah, I won't. But it's still, when I'm pushing stuff inside or I'm putting a hand over it, I just want this to break. Yeah, it's actually pretty flexible. It's good quality stuff, man.
Nice.
So yeah. So that was, and then Roller's really cool, man. So I'm still surprised that they haven't reprinted this, or not printed, but reissued this with any of the primes. Well, the only trailer we got was Earthrise, and which was the same as Kingdom. So, what you playing with, man? But
Oh, Burning Gundam.
oh, okay.
With
All
his,
right. Well,
with his glowing finger of destiny. No, it's his God finger. It's heck of a name for an attack, but yeah, basically is heat and
it can't be worse than
and
Masters
heat
of the
and-
Universe Fisto.
Yeah.
It's
I
never
forget
as
about
bad
that
as
guy.
Fisto.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
wait to fist that guy.
Exactly. This guy deserves a good fisting.
Yeah.
What?
Also,
Yeah.
Also got another classic.
Oh, Chris, about the Netflix Soundwave. Yeah, I agree. It's going to come after the contract with Walmart is off, but that's going to be like 5 years, I'm guessing.
I put the wings on backwards. I just realized.
It happens.
It does happen.
So, yeah.
Yeah, wing zero.
Well, that was really great. Oh, Lone Dragon. Hey, you missed the whole show, man. You're going to
Oh,
have to
Lone Dragon?
watch from the beginning.
Uh-oh.
You're going to have to, man.
You got Ninja Build.
Yeah.
People
yeah,
That's
so-
my line.
Oh,
That's my line.
I'm sorry. He's right. He's right. I apologize. I publicly admit it. That's Input's line. He quoted it first. He that's his shtick. I treaded upon his intellectual property, and I apologize. Don't sue me.
Okay. It's all good. So what's new with you guys? Everything going good? I'm
Oh,
pretty
pretty
much
good.
done. That's all I had. I have to,
I picked him up too, and I forgot I picked him up, and I actually got about 10, and I picked up old Silver Blue Streak here. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot I picked him up too. Dang
yeah,
it.
I
Oh, yeah,
did too.
I did.
yeah.
So
yeah.
we
Yeah, I
all
got him
have
too.
him. Yeah, that's
But you know what fascinates me about that figure is I really honestly thought that figure would be probably one of the harder figures to get. But when I walked into Target, they had like 35 of them just packed into.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I went to
Walmart
Toys
of all
R Us. Yeah, he's an exclusive at Toys R Us because everything from Target goes to Toys R Us in Canada, and they still haven't. From the buzzworthy line, we haven't seen Cup, we haven't seen Clip Jumper, but we saw Silver Streak. So
Yeah. Have you guys had the problem that people are talking about with the heads just popping off randomly?
Yes.
yeah, well,
Yes.
it's
Mine doesn't, fortunately. Mine doesn't. I'm fortunate that. However, I do have some loose joints, and that's really the only problem mine
no,
has.
I have. He's super tight. Mine is like no loose joint. Everything is too tight. But the head, because of the paint, he's kind of on a soft ratchet. Like you can't. It
Now-
kind of just clicks into place every
Now,
so
is
often.
Is it the
inch.
paint or is there flashing on the ball joint itself? Because that's probably more
Could
than
be.
likely
I
a
haven't popped
problem.
it off.
More
I
than
don't-
likely, it's almost always some sort of flashing on the ball joints. In my experience anyway, I don't know if you guys agree, but in my experience, more often than not, it's probably flashing. And once you just get yourself a nice nail file and just
Yeah,
go around that, and it
potentially.
takes care of it.
But I usually don't customize or play with my figure or disassemble because I'm not an expert. And
Well-
with my luck, I just like Wreck-Gar, I just
That's
freaking
why-
clean off, broke his leg. So
Yeah, that's why I said you get yourself a nail file. It's cheap and it works. All you do is you go around it, and get rid of the flashing. And yeah, it's just really easy stuff. Nail files are probably one of the best customizing tools you can get, besides sanders, or you get yourself a rotary tool or something. But yeah, just a simple nail file can go a long way, man.
all right, cool. Firetox, that'd be nice if you do injected stuff someday. That's pretty cool. Tubby, I have a good question from
finger, huh?
Chris. What's your thought on Sergeant Slaughter from Classified?
Great. I'm gonna get him.
So, but I'm not confused because I'm not big into GI Joes, but I know that Valaverse did Sergeant Slaughter, but that's the Sergeant Slaughter from Action Force rather than Sergeant Slaughter from GI Joe. I guess that's how he was able to get the right.
Well, no, because he got the likeness to do Sergeant Slaughter before Hasbro did.
Yeah.
That's how he
Yeah.
was able to do it.
But that's what I'm confused. Like how was Hasbro able to obtain those rights?
Slaughter owns his own personality and his property, so he can license it out to anybody he wants to.
Okay, so I could come up with my own
unless you
Slaughter
sign an
figure.
exclusive agreement or something like that, then you can get around that.
All right, so and that was the biggest thing that when we found out that when we were kids from up north, we got everything delayed, so we didn't know that Sergeant Slaughter was a wrestler because WWE wasn't big. We just found out years later that there was a wrestler named Sergeant Slaughter, and we all thought that he took the name from the character. And then when we found out it was the other way around, that Hasbro approached him and said, "Hey, we want to do a character with your face, and we want to put you in GI Joe," and he agreed to it. I was like, "That's the coolest thing that probably could happen to a wrestler." You're immortalized as a cartoon, so wow.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
Much.
Yeah, I don't think, but also I don't think it went over too well with the cartoon when he joined Iraq and everything. Sergeant Slaughter did that.
Yeah, potentially not.
I didn't go Colonel Mustafa and all that.
Yeah.
Didn't go over well. But so, what wrestling did you have then?
Well, we did get WWE, but way later. But we had, we had. Okay,
You would have had the Rougeaus and
exactly. We had Mad Dog Vachon and his brother, the Rougeaus, and Tarzan, La Bottine Tyler, and then we had Andre the Giant when he was just called the Giant. Actually, no, he was called Le Géant Ferré, because he had big iron pipes, and so yeah, we had those. But then on TV, it was called International Wrestling. And that's when I found about Ricky Martel before he went to the WWF. Ricky Martel and the Great Samu, I think, some big guy. And who else? Yeah, those were the ones that we had, and maybe a little bit of Sting. You know,
Well, you would have got UWF or something.
yeah.
back
So
in
that
the
was the wrestling we got, but then eventually we did get WWE because I remember I'm a huge Bret Hart fan.
They did something with Sky or something to get wrestling in
Sky
Canada.
Sports.
Yeah.
I was a big
Yeah.
Bret Hart fan myself. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had what was his name? We had the Rougeos, but there was another Quebecer, big guy with blonde hair when he was in WWE. He used came out with his flag. I can't remember his name now, but
Is it Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
no. Same time frame. What was his name? He was blonde, curly blonde, big guy.
So you're describing half of WWF.
Yeah, exactly. I know, but
Big John Stud? I mean,
yeah.
Oh.
Well, man, I can't
Red
remember. But
Rooster?
no, he had a
Lafon?
French. Sorry.
LaFon. Yeah, Doug Furnace and what's his name? LaFon. They were. What was the name of that team? He was
No.
French.
God,
French
what
Canadian.
was his name?
Anthony's saying it was the Mountie.
No.
The guy who
He
became the
was from
Mountie?
Quebec. The guy was the godson of some mafia lord in Montreal, and he went big into wrestling, and he got to WWE, and eventually he lost his contract with them, and at that point he wasn't making $5,000 US per week, so but he kept living the lifestyle, so he burned everything, and then he started working for his uncle at the mafia, and
Fuck. I
okay,
know who
so
you're talking about. I can't
Alright.
think of his name though.
me either, but and then eventually he got shot in his own home during an NHL playoff,
Yep.
potentially by someone who knew him, because he wasn't doing selling hard drugs, but he was trying to get to the market rolling for hard drugs. But the thing is that the Native Americans, Native Canadians, really liked wrestling, so he was able to sell them pretty much anything. And but he got too greedy and wanted to, some people didn't like that he was taking over a couple territories, and then he got whacked.
Oh boy.
And I can't
Wow.
remember his name, but he was a Quebecer wrestler. And what pissed me off is when he died, they showed footage of him wrestling. So I was expecting recent footage from WWE. No, it was like old 70s wrestling tapes. I'm like, come on, man. You could have do some digging. So
Oh, devoid of logic. That's really cool. He says he's got Bing Toys BT01 silencer, which is the Shockwave in the mail.
Yeah.
All the way. Nice,
I
man.
want to
Oh.
get that thing.
I have
Dude, I
something
can't
to
wait for that wind
show.
blade. Oh, that wind blade looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's got me wanting it too, man. I
But
don't normally.
is
do
that the
third-party
model
thing
or
anything like that.
No,
No,
the-
Bing, from Bing Toys.
They make
You know
a
what?
transformer, an actual transforming figure now. Okay.
Here's something about that Bing's Toys that I noticed about the jet mode. As soon as I saw it, being a huge Raiden fan, and I don't mean the Transformer, I mean the video game series, the shoot 'em up.
Oh
That-
wow!
That
yeah.
jet mode looks exactly like the red jet from Raiden.
Okay.
Holy crap! You're right. Now that I think about it, as soon as you mention it, Bing, the light went on. Yes, it does. Wow.
Like
Yes, it
it's
does.
an image, man.
I just
And
want
it's
to share a
amazing
little.
looking.
Whoa, sorry. I just want to share. This is what I have coming in the mail.
Oh,
Wait, you have Cryo Scourge?
No, this is okay. That's a bad eBay
the
picture.
Iron Factory one.
No, this is Jinbao. There you go. I wish I could enlarge it a little bit, but it's the Jinbao Freeze Devil. So basically, it's the Jinbao Flame Devil, but blue. So it's a Beast War Megatron.
Yeah, it's Cryo
the
Scourge.
yeah.
What they
So
call Cryo Scourge.
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
it?
Cryo
I don't
Cryo
know.
Scourge, Yep.
When I saw him, I was like, okay, I prefer this because I try to collect just one version of each character. So
Well, technically, it's a different character than Megatron.
well, exactly. So now I'm happier about that. But so I didn't order the red one, But when I saw the blue one, I was like, oh man, it looks so good. So it cost me $20 Canadian to order it from AliExpress, and it's arriving on May 3rd.
Is he
So
a legend? Is it legend scale? Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off. It just looks
No,
so
I don't
good.
know. I actually don't know what's the scale on it. Like that's the thing, because we refer to it as legend, core class, leader, voyager, whatever. But every company just oversize or small, large. Like they don't use the same scaling on AliExpress or any site. So it's kind of annoying for that. So
The Void of Logic says it's a KO of the Perfect Effects figure. That Perfect Effects figure, if that is the case, and that Perfect Effect figure is big.
So I'm hoping it's big because I'd like to have something a little imposing. So, but yeah, I just saw that and I'm like, okay, I don't usually do like I have Stinger Warrior and Last Prophet from Iron Factory. Those are my only third-party figures. And
I want an updated this guy. That's what I want. I want an updated this guy.
Is that Predaking?
Oh, yeah, Scourge.
That's Scourge. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different Scourge. This one's Cryo Scourge, which is based on Cryotech, which is what that third-party figure is based on. And yeah, this guy's a pretty good size. Well, here's Primal, for example. I mean, he's big. He's big.
hold on, I have my
Three-headed dinosaur. I mean, come on. How you not like a three-headed dragon?
Is it the same thing as this guy?
Yes, exactly. Only done in the Cryotech colors.
How much is this worth? Do you know?
I have no idea. No
'Cause
idea.
I have this. My son has it. We don't even know where it's coming from. We don't know how he got it. Like he got that when he was before 6, 7 years old. And
Yeah, it's from Transformers Cybertron, and
okay, so because I have a
yeah.
couple figures that I don't display that I want to get rid of. Like
So yep, it's
I
just
have
that
a
figure only done in
complete
Cryotech
Blitzwing. With that's a movie Blitzwing. I'm guessing. I have no clue. And then I have this piece of crap. This is the worst Megatron figure I ever. I didn't buy him. That was his mom, and he's not assembled properly, so I can't transform the legs to pin properly to this. But it's anyway. There's a bunch of figures that I just want to get rid of. I have a bunch of Marvel Legends, and I have this animated Megatron, the tank mode. I think I can do a plain
No,
mode
that's
too.
actually the War for Cybertron Megatron.
Oh, is it?
That's
Okay.
pretty cool mold. Yeah, it's pretty cool mold. Anthony has a question for you.
Anthony, for input. Okay.
Do I have a row of Titans behind me? Do you have Unicron Trilogy Metroplex? I do not have a row of Titans behind me. I have my diorama of Fort Max fighting Scorponok behind me. But and Unicron Trilogy Metroplex, no, I don't have him. He's always the one. He was the one that I've always wanted, but I've always wanted him to complete, and I've never found him complete. So now that Hasbro's announced the new one, I'm pretty excited for the new one.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's good. I think I created something now because everybody's like, no, this is all right. So that's Ramjet from Return of the Fallen. Thank you. Memo to the redeco of the Metro. Yeah, because Memo's saying that it's the perfect effect was the masterpiece scale. So maybe I'm getting a huge freaking thing for $20. And then Chris, yeah, that was a studio series. Well, I think it's studio series Megatron. It's a movie Megatron for sure, and it transformed into a stupid spaceship, and it's pain to transform because it just basically it doesn't actually transform. It kind of just folds together, and then you have pins to hold stuff. That's it. So,
yeah, don't ever get that lemon tree purple potato. It's a nice figure. Just don't ever transform it. If you get it into one mode, leave it in that mode forever. I don't know if Tabi has ever messed with it, but that. Oh, you've got it too. Oh God.
He has everything, man.
Is that purple potato? Yes, it is. And, oh, geez.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna sound like a total noob, why do we call him Purple Potato? Like I wasn't on
That's what they called
forums
him.
for 20 years.
That's what
Yeah,
they
he
call
turns
him.
into the Revenge.
Yep.
But
He
this is the
turned
name
into
of the
the
company that did it. Purple
Yeah.
Potato
Lemon
is
Tree.
the name of the company.
Really? Okay, that
No,
okay. So
lemon
it's not
tree.
a
Lemon tree is that's
Or
like
Lemon Tree is the
Tree.
name of the company, and Purple Potato is the name of the shockwave. Sorry.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a reference to anything from the show or the way he transformed
Not
or
that I'm
okay,
aware of.
because
Mm-mm.
that
Not
was pretty.
and it's a nightmare to transform and act well, specifically not the upper torso. Okay, the upper torso, easy peasy lemon squeezy, so to speak. Lemon tree, lemon squeezy. Never mind. Anyway,
Nice.
bad pun. But it's the legs. The legs is panely and fidgety, and you got to be absolutely precise in how you fold things together.
Yeah. Well,
Otherwise,
the
it
the
just
void
don't
says that he has problem tabbing the waist.
The robot
So
mode on Purple Potato. Yeah. I mean, it's a great toy. But if you get it in robot mode and you want to transform it, well, transform it that one time and then never again because you are going to be frustrated. The name of that toy is frustration. Inutabi's smiling. So have you transformed it yet?
No, that's first time. I haven't even taken it out. Took it out of the packaging right there.
all right. Well, good
Oh,
luck with that.
good luck, man. Good luck.
I was looking at it the other night and I was like, well, I don't think I want to start messing with this tonight.
Look, it's the
Yeah.
lower body. The upper body is pretty easy to transform. There are some little tabs that make the waist you got to be aware of. They may pop off on you more than once, but other than that, upper body isn't bad. But it's that lower body, the legs. It's so fidgety. You got to fold everything just the right way, otherwise it won't work. It won't tab together. Fair warning. There you go. Like I said, I transformed it once off camera, and then, or no, a couple times off camera. Once for my review, and then I haven't touched it since. It just sits there in the revenge mode and looks pretty, and I'll never touch it again.
Yeah, there's figures like that, like Rhinox. Although I didn't find him as terrible as everybody was saying, but Kingdom Rhinox, no problem. Like I as little as possible because I display my figure, but when I do dusting, I transform everything because I then I just spend time with my 4 years old and we transform robots. I actually let him roll them a little bit, and then he gets a little too rough. And I'm like, okay, he's done. So.
Yeah, that Rhinox, I broke the knee or just below the knee joint, the transformation joint there for the legs, broke right off during the review, and I'm just like, shit. I mean, just broke right off, and I'm like, oh man. And I'm like, well, so much for that idea. So I glued it together, and they'll never see Rhino mode again. Someone
Memo thinks that Deluxe broke his. Maybe. That would be terrible because I know he's a big Shockwave fan. He has like 78 molds of this stuff. So.
Yeah, I got a ton of Shockwaves, and something he and I have in common. I love Shockwaves.
I have one, and it's like the Cyber Battalion Shockwave, and it's a piece of it's a hollow piece of crap.
I disagree with you, and I said so in your review. I disagree with you on that.
No,
I like that figure.
I like it for the displaying because he does look G1 enough. But he is still a hollow piece of, it's thin plastic.
And you can actually get an upgrade set for his knees to fix his knees, so it has articulation for the knees.
I got the Toy Hacks decals, but no, it's good. It's good for display, but he's more like an RED, because the ship mode just doesn't do it for me. But
yeah, ship mode is lousy. Yep, but I'm a big Shockwave fan as well. Shockwave's my favorite Decepticon. Ratchet's my favorite Autobot. So as Ugly Rich likes to call any ambulance toy, he calls it ninja bait for a reason because I'm automatically interested to say, "Oh, look at this ambulance," and I'm like, "Ooh, I gotta look at that. What's that?" It's ninja bait.
Ninja bait.
Guaranteed view if you put a Ratchet on your channel or even a KO or whatever it is. Oh, speaking of KOs, I did get something else. I totally forgot to talk about it. I actually have a KO. He calls it Ninja Bait for a reason. Speaking of Ugly Rich, he sent MP
That's
Ratchet.
a masterpiece Ratchet?
Yeah,
KO?
KO. Yeah,
Where did you get it from?
Ugly Wretch sent it to me
Okay,
all
because
the way from Wales.
I've been thinking of getting a KO Sunstreaker from AliExpress because they do have a lot, but he's like $90.
Hmm.
And Sunstreaker is like the most expensive masterpiece KO that you can find, and it pisses me off because they have like Ironhide for $30. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to pay 90 for, but I'd like to have more Sunstreakers eventually. Just have a Sunstreaker shelf.
You and Kato share the love of Sunstreak. I do not.
Me and Kato share a lot, like a lot of stuff that Kato's gonna come up with. That's why I subscribe to his channel because most of the stuff he puts out, I'm like, yep. We had a X-Men stream, me and him, and I'm like, oh, you like X-Men, yeah. And the one show I thought I was the only guy who would love was Supernatural, and Kato's a massive fan of Supernatural. We just haven't streamed about that. So
What do they call what do you call what would they call those? Influencers. He's your influencer.
yeah, or he's like my distant twin or something. It's weird. Every time he's like, "Oh, I like this stuff." I'm like, "I thought I was the only one." So yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, it's been an hour, and my girlfriend's gonna go to bed soon, and I speak way too loud. So, thanks again for coming by, guys. It's always fun to have you around, and I'll keep inviting you as much as I do streams because I enjoy all of each of you's company. Memo, Firetox, missed you. Wish you could have made it, but I understand your family stuff. And now, everybody who's been patient enough, if you want, I'm gonna roll out the outro in a moment. And in that outro is going to be a 10% discount code for anything Transformers on djccollectibles.com, my sponsor. Yes, me is sponsored. So
and make sure to check out Raziel and my show monthly. It's a monthly series. We do a
monthly
book review
series.
together.
Yep.
Excellent on the Wheel of Time books by Robert Jordan, and excellent. You should check both of us out on that.
If you like the books, you're going to like the show. If you like the series, don't come watch our show.
Really, don't
That's
come
pretty
right.
much it. Make sure you check out Inputs 2 channel for customs and reviews and stop motion because he's awesome. Make sure you subscribe to New Tabby and then get his views up so he can get monetized so I can give him $1 a month.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah, we're good. All right. Well,
I love watching Eno Tabby's reviews. I watch him all the time. He's funny.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize how funny he is. He's funny.
I know
Exactly.
I'm funny. My wife doesn't think I'm funny.
Yeah. Well, my wife doesn't think I'm funny either, but she's still with me, so I have something. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by, and always remember, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.